Hello guys and welcome back to this channel. Now today's topic is about Apigee X. How does Apigee X help in API monetization? So we'll be studying exclusively monetization models that are actually there in the market with multinational enterprises that use Apigee X, and we'll make some real world case studies. So my name is Kaushik and welcome to my channel. And if you join my membership, I will be treating you with exclusively member only videos or member first videos, plus some GitHub source repository which are quite critical to my job, my profession as a YouTube creator, that will be shared with you, the private repository. So over to this topic. Now we'll explore in this lecture four popular models. They are subscription based, pay-per-use, freemium and transaction fee, each backed by real world examples of companies using Apigee X. So let's jump right in. First of all, we'll be seeing a subscription model by Telstra, and Telstra is Australia's largest telecom provider, and it uses Apigee X to manage API products like SMS, voice and number verification. So Telstra exposes APIs for services like the one that I said, and they offer tiered subscription plans where developers or businesses pay monthly fee for access to a specific set of APIs bundled with codes and support levels. This model ensures predictable recurring revenue while providing flexible packages to suit partner needs. And API bundles are flexible for partners. And Apigee X powers their developer portal and subscription management. Now this is a news which shows Telstra goes live with cloud portal and pricing. So what this is itnews.com.au. This is real-time provisioning, still a few months away. Telstra has launched a cloud computing, and it was pretty recent, I think. November 8, 20. Oh, not recent. It was way back actually, 2011. All right. So they have been with Apigee X for a long time. All right. Now we'll switch over to one of the interviews by their top management person.
We did look at the different technologies out there. One of the things that really stood out about Apigee was the fact that we could really take a technology that solved a lot of problems for us. It not only was able to take our systems and services and turn them into APIs, but it also provided an analytics capability where we could keep an eye on the developer community, we could see what the developers were doing with those APIs. Then on top of that, it also provided a great portal that we could monetize APIs and we could get developers very quickly and easily consuming our APIs. So one of the key challenges Apigee has been able to help solve for us is agility. So efficiency in business is absolutely critical. The more efficient you become, the quicker you can solve problems, the lower the cost of solving those problems are, and obviously the quicker you can respond to your customers. So with technologies like Apigee, we've really been able to reduce the cycle times from delivering from months to days, and sometimes even within minutes in solving problems for our customers, which are our developers.
Now next, let's look at the pay-per-use model by Swisscom, which is Switzerland's largest telecom. And it leverages Apigee X for APIs related to messaging, IoT, Internet of Things, and identity verification. Now, Swisscom charges developers based on the actual number of API calls made. So this pay-as-you-go model allows customers to scale up or down based on the demand, paying only for what they use. And it is flexible for fluctuating workloads. And Apigee X handles billing, automation, and API gateway management. Now let's go through a bit about the Swisscom from telco to digital business, but this is Google Cloud documentation. All right, so it says that Swisscom is the largest telco in Switzerland delivering most of the country's mobile and fixed network. It's also the market leader in enterprise services, providing customer services to large business customers. Swisscom delivers core telco products, bundles of fixed and mobile telephony, internet, and TV. So that's what they say. The journey to generate new business through APIs, however, came with a learning curve. So their vice president, Martin Graf, Digital Services and Cloud at Swisscom, says we couldn't deliver initially on our promise to generate new revenue, and we had to take a step back and reevaluate our approach. Okay, then they further go to say, this Vice President Martin Graf, Digital Services and Cloud, Apigee, look, note this carefully. Apigee is the enterprise grade telco ready product we are looking for. Instead of weeks or months, Apigee allows us to create APIs in minutes. So the native speed and agility was deciding factor for Swisscom in the choice of Apigee as its API platform of choice. The team can quickly create APIs based on thousands of existing web services. Now, they further goes on to say this, with Apigee, we built a proof of concept for APIs as a sustainable business. It can generate at scale, it's limitless, and it has high margins. So let's go through one of his interviews a little bit.
Of course, we can build a specific API for one particular customer, right? And then the next customer comes along and he might have slightly different requirements, and then you go and build another one. So you add up with a permutation of the same thing. If you do it properly using product management methodologies, then you'll be able to design and create a product which is use or consumer agnostic, which scales tremendously much better.
Now let's see another short interview by spotlighting the Apigee by Swisscom, one of the technical heads.
Swisscom is a typical telco, so covering all various offerings from mobile networks, fixed line networks, internet access, but also a very large is something which makes us a bit proud, and it also shows a bit the good relationship we have together with Apigee. So it's much more than just someone delivering infrastructure. It's really a partner in getting our business digitalized. Yes, on the other side, what we do, we operate the core banking application. So it's within our enterprise division. It's a dedicated large team which operates those infrastructures for the banks. Actually, in some cases, it's more Swisscom being than the bank itself. This is already in operation since many years. And yes, there are also APIs, but the part which is now becoming interesting is combining these financial-based services together with other telco services.
It's the service behind the API or the service powered by the API delivered to the customer which are relevant. So it's all about servicing and value to the customer. And for that to understand is that you cannot looking for what you have and then looking for a customer who might want to use it, but you go the other way around, right? That's, I think, the fundamental thing with product management. You start thinking of the customer's problem and then trying to solve it in such a way that is use case or customer agnostic. So this is a lot to do with design of the product. Of course, we can build a specific API for one particular customer, right? And then the next customer comes along and he might have slightly different requirements, and then you go and build another one. So you add up with a permutation of the same thing. If you do it properly using product management methodologies, then you'll be able to design and create a product which is use or consumer agnostic, which scales tremendously much better.
Now moving on to freemium model, one great example is ABN AMRO Bank in Netherlands. Using Apigee X, ABN AMRO offers a public API marketplace where fintechs can access banking APIs. They provide a free tier with limited API calls per month, which is perfect for startups or small developers wanting to test or build MVPs, minimum valuable product. And once usage grows, developers can upgrade to paid tiers, offering higher limits and premium supports. And here, Apigee X enables quota management and premium plan upgrades. Let's see another clip.
So we have quite some experience with APIs. We have already been building APIs for 15 years, but you see a transformation going in what the concept API is. We use APIs internally for internet, mobile, CRM systems, but now you see a third-party channel coming up. For the third party, we have some experiments going on, but we see ourselves at the beginning of a whole journey that will come up. API management within ABN AMRO is quite new. We are implementing the platform at this moment, and it will be an enabler for the next steps, the transformation where ABN AMRO is going. The industries found out themselves how APIs work, and that it's becoming an open channel, and that new business can come out of that. PSD2 was the trigger in the financial industry where we need to create payment APIs. We started to look first to the threats, but then quite soon after we looked at the opportunities beyond PSD2 compliance, and we found out that we actually could improve the customer interactions and gain new business models because of open APIs, and that's why we are also working on API management and API platform. We see multiple opportunities for open banking and APIs. For instance, at this moment we have risk as a service API grade fix already up, in which we reuse our risk models and let other companies do a risk assessment of users that want to gain their products.
Finally, let's talk about the transaction fee model widely used in the fintech space. So WorldPay, which is part of FIS Global, integrates Apigee X to offer payment processing APIs. So WorldPay charges a transaction fee per API triggered payment, such as a small percentage plus a fixed fee for every card transaction processed through their API. This model ensures revenue scales directly with usage volume. So it scales with customer volume. So with Apigee X, they also leverage built-in analytics to track transaction and automate billing cycles. So let's see the developer portal for WorldPay. So this is the WorldPay developer portal. Access WorldPay, docs, take payments, make payouts, take alternative payments, query payments, receive events, foreign exchange, manage foreign exchange. Okay, so client side SDKs and plugins, and plus there are APIs. These are all the APIs that can be used. Payments API, payouts card, payouts money transfer. So this is the payments API. Okay, so it integrates the Apigee X WorldPay. WorldPay integrates Apigee X to offer payment processing APIs. So it has been developed in collaboration with Apigee X. Now let's see some conclusion out of our discussion today. So what do we conclude from here? As you can see, Apigee X is at the heart of enterprise-grade API monetization across industries, telecom, banking, fintech, and beyond. From subscription to freemium to transaction fee, Apigee X gives organizations the tools to implement flexible, scalable monetization models. So, which model do you think fits your API business strategy? Tell me in the comments below in the YouTube video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cloud and API content.